Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. The best bits.
I got a photo yesterday down at the Met as a promo for tonight.
It's in the paper. Is that on
It's
the
in the paper, yeah. It made the Australian too, actually.
It's everywhere, isn't
Made
it?
the proper.
Made the
Whoa.
Chris Jones' career moment.
Oh, you know.
Number one.
That's no, the highbrow one. Oh, you can't say that either, can you?
Wow.
I mean, they're all good. Oh, God.
She's backtracking.
Just go.
It's a serious paper.
Just keep going.
Okay, so
Whoa. Wow.
okay.
It was front page in the Australian, wasn't it?
It was front page in the
Yeah.
Australian.
So there's the difference.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not the point to my story. The point was that I really wanted to get my makeup done for the photo because it was this really good photographer, Tertius Pickard, was coming down to take the photo. So I wanted it to be.
Of all the names you can't say, you can say Tertius Picker.
Yeah.
So easily.
Yeah. It's funny.
You can't say Victoria Carthy.
Anyway, so I asked if I could get hair and makeup done for me. God, I'm turning into a diva, aren't I? Anyway, Nova said they didn't have a budget for it and I didn't want to pay for it. So we found someone in the office who used to be a makeup artist and did my makeup. Samara.
Really?
Yeah, Samara did my makeup yesterday, but it was pretty funny. So we're in
She
that.
used to be a makeup artist?
Yep.
She's also the busiest person in this building, and she spent 3 hours doing your makeup.
She is flat out. She's
Yeah.
organising this whole Met thing. Like, she is stressed to the hilt.
She's very good, Samara.
Yeah.
And but she said, I'll do a makeup because I used to be a makeup artist. Have you seen her makeup? It's always beautiful.
Yeah.
Her eyes,
I have
especially.
noticed that, actually, yeah.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Yeah, she's got great attention to detail.
Yes.
I have noticed that.
Yeah, she's good. And so I went to the front room here, and she got all my makeup, and she kept saying, I wish I bought my own makeup. Because you know how she's funny? Like Samara. How do you describe her? Like
Dry.
She's dry.
Very dry,
quirky.
very grumpy.
She reminds me of the animal in the Muppets for some reason. Like she can really...
Grouchy.
She's really, really quiet, but then she
Grouch?
can just go off,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, I've not seen her go off.
She got a
but
foul
I've
mouth
heard-
as
Yeah, she's got a foul mouth.
Get a few drinks in her.
Yeah. Maybe
Sa-
tonight she'll
we,
go
we,
off.
we call her Sammy Dubs because she has this alter ego. When she has a few drinks, she turns into this like complete different person. DJ
right?
Sammy Dubs.
Actually,
Yeah.
we won't see it tonight because she'll be working, and she's very diligent with her job.
Still see you.
Yeah. Anyway, well, she was doing doing my makeup in the front room, but her dog was there as well. So you guys know her dog quite well.
Bento, yeah.
So what type
Bento
of dog
loves
is that? He does love you. What do you
she,
call him?
She. Luttsy keeps calling it a
No.
he too. He does these videos where he tries to garner attention on
Yeah,
Instagram,
who
going,
cares?
look at him. And it's a her.
Who cares?
But
Yeah.
she's a big.
Is it a Bernese mountain
Bernese
dog?
mountain dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like
It's
those
a beautiful dog.
She'll be like 60 kilo when she grows up.
So she must be 50
The dog,
now.
not Samara.
That's funny because she's little, Samara. That's
Yeah.
why we're laughing. What?
Anyway, yeah. So you
It's
get
a
your
really,
makeup
really
done.
okay. Yeah, sorry. Back to
Yeah.
the story. It's a massive dog.
Yeah.
But it's actually. I think it's actually an it now because
Yeah, it
it's
is.
got a big. So it's a really big dog, but it's got a really big
got the
plastic
cone.
It's got the thing
cone.
around its head.
It's got the cone on its head now.
So as
Why is that?
so it doesn't bite its stitches. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that why? I've never
Yeah,
had a dog,
yeah,
but
she got a bit
So
taken
she
out.
got... Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Girls
it's-
get their bits taken out.
she's
Desexed.
desexed.
Yeah.
But so when we're in there trying
Again,
to.
the dog, Bento.
Oh, I'm not even going to make a comment on that one.
Samara, you man.
Anyway, you're getting your makeup
Oh,
done.
I'll just
Sorry,
clarify.
keep going.
Samara's not wearing a bucket on her head.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
he's saying.
Yeah, I was getting my makeup done in the front room. And it's really crowded because there's all chairs and tables and everything. So as she's trying to do my makeup, that dog, I was going to say that stupid dog, that dog,
No,
it's that
Bento's
beautiful,
our
that
favourite.
beautiful dog
Hmm.
with the big cone kept trying to like come in and bang her. Like she's like,
Isn't that why she got these sex?
Again, is this... Yeah, is
hit
that
her. And you know,
Was- The operation didn't work.
when she's doing fine motor skills.
That's meant to have
Can you imagine
removed
this?
that
Oh, God,
desire,
come on, just to
isn't
make this
it?
segment be over.
I need to take it
As
up with
she-
the
It's a
vet.
great segment.
As she's trying to do my really fine motor skills on my face, the
Yeah.
dog comes over with the big cone head
Tried to bang her.
and tried to knock her over. Anyway, it was very funny, but she did a great job.
But I love how this is a segment. It started, Samara would have been going like, oh, finally they're actually being really nice to me. And it's just deteriorated into the worst case for her.
I know. Thank you, Samara, for doing my makeup.
Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. The best bits.
Kind of busted my old man telling me a lie, but he was doing it for the right reason.
Is that a white lie?
Yeah, well, I think so. I think so. It was so funny because my dad's like the hardest person to buy presents for. In fact, most of the time, we don't even bother, you know what I mean? Because he's just one of those, he's just one of those people that he knows exactly what he wants. And so he kind of will just go out and get it himself. And if you do get something, it's like
It's the wrong type.
yeah, no, I need the this and that. I want this. I want this. I want this.
Like he's got a horse, but if you bought him a saddle, it'd be the wrong saddle.
Yeah, yeah, and he'd
True.
so he's very, very difficult to buy presents for. But I like to do it, and so Christmas last year, I found this thing. I thought he might actually like that because he sharpens his knives. He's always sharpened in the same way. I think I said to you, Buzz, I said, I found this thing. It's a rolling knife sharpener. He's getting older now. You know, I use a whetstone a Japanese whetstone is what I use to sharpen the knives.
Is that the best thing you can use?
Well,
do you reckon?
well, according to my old
Yeah, it's
man,
up
it
there.
is.
Yeah, okay.
And I thought, but this would be easy. It's a rolling sharpener, and it puts the knife on the perfect angle for you. So it attaches to like a wooden block on a magnet on the exact angle, and then you just got to roll, and it looks classy too. You know, that's the other thing. It's got aesthetics is very important.
Is it electronic?
No,
Was that him talking then?
it's manual. Yeah, that's Dad. And anyway, I thought that could work. And I ran it past Buzz, and Buzz said, "Oh yeah, I've used it. I didn't really like it, but I thought, you know what, I'll just give it a go." I gave it to Dad. We went over there for Christmas. I mean, hey, Dad, here's your Christmas present. And he, what is it? I mean, it's a rolling knife sharp. Oh, that's good. But there was no enthusiasm, and straight away I just went, oh, he doesn't like it. It's another one that he doesn't like it. But later that night, I got a text message from Elise, Dad's wife, saying, your dad loves that knife sharpener. He's just used it, and he absolutely loves it.
Do you reckon she was just saying that because she noticed that he gave you no attention, or does he actually love it?
Well, I didn't. I was happy about it. Actually, I said to Buzz, the old man loved it.
Yeah.
He loved it, and it's been making me think I should have got one for myself too. I bought another one for Jodie's brother Scott too, and so I've been thinking about getting one myself. And the fact that Dad liked it,
And he's fussy, so
and
it
he's
must
fussy
mean
as all hell.
it's good.
I thought I'll ring him. So I rang him late last week, and I went, "Hey, Dad, I don't care, but you know that rolling knife sharpener I gave
don't
you?
care.
No, just tell us the truth. That roll that I gave you for Christmas. Do you really like that? Is that really good?" And then there's just crickets on the phone, and he goes, "What did you give me for? What was it, mate? What was it?" And I went, "I'll get you that rolling knife sharpener. I got you." Did you? What is it? I went, "It's a block of wood, and you put it on and you rolled it, and you sharpen the." Oh, mate, I don't even remember that.
That's obviously not the lie.
So that was what happened. That was exactly what you just said. Like, obviously, after we left on Christmas, Elise must have said to the old man,
God, you're rude. That went all
I'll send him I've sent him a text. I've told him that you love it. Meanwhile, he forgot that I even gave it to him.
He's never got it out of the
Probably
box.
And then I've
Re-gifted it.
rung him to get the report from it. And
He's never even.
oh, Luttsy, what was it, mate?
Not even any concept of what it was.
Not even don't even remember me giving him a Christmas present, let alone what it was. I had to re-explain it to him. Like, he did pull it out on Christmas Day, or not or Boxing Day, whatever it was.
the day
when we were
after.
there.
I've got a couple of presents I put straight into the present drawer. Have you got one of those, like that you put to give away? I've got one there that the kids got when they were little. I wish we had used it, actually. It was a really nice present. It was from Cliff's brother and brother's wife for the kids. It was a donut maker, a churro, a Spanish donut maker, and also a chocolate fondue. And I remember Cliff saying, I'm going to blame this on Cliff. Cliff saying, don't open those. It'll just be messy in the kitchen.
Yeah, good in theory, but
Yeah,
it's messy.
just put it in the present drawer and give it to someone else sometime. Well, probably 12 years later, it's still in my present drawer.
Oh, to give it away now.
I should give it away
Give it
now.
away as a prize.
13, 24,
Sounds
10.
pretty good. Yeah.
If you want the, what do you reckon?
A rusted out churro, mate.
Oh, no, I'll give him the fondue one because I definitely won't use that one.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and next time I go to the dad's place for dinner, I'm going to steal back the knife sharpener and I'll give that away too.
Yeah, true.
Actually, I'm keeping that one for myself.
Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. The best bits.
When I ran into my friend yesterday, we went for a bike ride and we went to a park and sat down. Not that it matters
else did
to
you
the
do?
story. We had a
There's
beer.
nothing to the story.
We had a beer each
Where'd you sit?
on the ground. But one of the first things she said to me was, "Did you see that the a millennial saint has been made?
The first millennial state.
First millennial saint ever." And I was like, "No, what are you even talking about?" And she took me through the whole thing.
This,
like-
this
I saw
is
this
full
this
on.
morning. I
Yeah.
don't understand it. What's
So
the
basic-
road to a sainthood?
Well, to become a saint, you have to perform at least one miracle Maybe
two
It is
miracles
two?
to become a saint.
Okay, 2.
Do you have to be dead?
Well, all the ones I know are dead, but I'm not sure if you have to be dead.
I don't know whether Mother
That's a good
Teresa was anyone
question.
I can think of that maybe wasn't sainted when
alive?
she was alive, but that could be wrong. I'm not an
So-
expert in such matters.
Define miracle.
Well, in
Was
this,
it like that Mark Coyne try in '94? Like, how do you
He only
determine?
scored one
You have to be
Yeah,
dead.
so if he had got another one,
if he did it
you
again.
have to be dead. Well, this guy, it was a boy, Carlos Acutis. He died when he was 15 of leukemia. But before he died, he was big into computers. He was a computer program, and he did lots of programs to catalogue miracles, actually, when he was alive. That was one of the things that he was good at.
They called him the patron saint of the internet.
Yeah. So when he died, after he died, people prayed to him and they had miracles happen to them. And then I suppose that's catalogued and they go, well, he's done 2 miracles now. We're going to put him as a saint.
So they were posthumous, his miracles.
Yes. So one of the ones a boy who had been on an all-liquid diet attended a prayer service and asked for the teenage Carlos's intercession that he should not throw up as much. And then after the ceremony, the service, the teenage boy said he doesn't feel like being sick anymore, and he was healed, and he asked for solid food. So you pray to the person, so they prayed to him, and then he was cured. And the second time, a girl from Costa Rica was studying in Italy. Reportedly, she was healed after suffering a head trauma because her mother prayed to the boy and allegedly she was cured.
That's interesting because back in the day, when you're a saint, all the stories you hear is like literally someone putting their hand on someone's head and them being cured.
Like you're blind and you can see again.
You can see because they were
you couldn't-
directly touched by this person.
or you
who
couldn't
became a
walk,
saint.
and then all of a sudden you could
or
walk again.
the fish would listen to the speeches they were doing on
The fish and loaves.
Yeah, but
That
no,
was
that's
one
a
of
different
them.
one. That's a different one. That is one of them though.
there's one of them. Luttsy was running me through it.
Yeah, I
What
forget
is
his name.
Yeah.
But he famously stood on the side of a lake and started talking, and all the fish gathered up, put their heads out of the water, and listened to him do his sermon.
Really?
And then when
I'm
he,
not saying it happened, but that's
Oh,
what they
that's
say.
That's what they say.
That
That's
was
St.
Saint
Anthony.
Anthony of Padua, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But how did people know how to pray to this kid? Like
It doesn't say that in the
I
story.
think he
but-
became a legend in those areas.
well, when he died, they actually. This was even before he became a saint, I'd imagine. When he died, he's in an open casket now. You can go and visit him
you can see him
in Assisi.
And I'm
didn't he die a while ago?
He died in 2006.
But when we say open casket, I'm not saying you can just, I don't know, see
He's
his
in
head.
glass.
He's in a tracksuit and in Nikes, and you can see his entire body in a glass
Yeah,
opening to what looks like some sort of crypt,
isn't that amazing?
which is on a wall
And he hasn't.
Italy
in
somewhere.
Assisi in Italy.
Yeah,
He hasn't decomposed at all. Like,
it must be air conditioned.
Yeah.
But he's the first millennial. So
I
the
don't
first.
think you just air condition. I think there's other things that have to happen. Well, they must have done all those things like they did for
Mummy.
like mummies, almost like
Mummies.
stuffed animals.
But he's the first millennial to be made a saint. So he was born in 1991, died in 2006, as you said, at 15. Because I remember growing up, I don't know if anyone remembers, Mary MacKillop, who was from Australia, and we were all praying all the time. I went to Catholic schools for her to become a saint. And her prayers must
That's
have
right.
worked because she became a saint.
What did she do? What was her
I
miracles?
can't remember. I wish I knew. Although,
Nick, I'll give you the sting if you know this one, mate.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I can't remember what
What did-
Mary MacKillop did.
I can't remember. I should have looked that up.
She was top notch. She was a nun.
Yeah, she was a nun.
A couple of miracles, doing some good
At
stuff.
least 2
wherever she was.
miracles.
Australian, of course, as you said.
Yeah.
But the question is because if your mum, I forget, St Anthony, I think from my memory is who you prayed for if you lost something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So that's what they. So this new kid, he's the patron saint of the internet. I mean, would parents pray to him if they want to make sure their kids are safe online?
That would help.
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
what do you pray to this guy for?
Okay, so he got his miracles for other things like curing people of sickness, but now he's the patron saint of the internet. So anytime you have an internet problem,
Yeah, I'm not a
No.
Wi-Fi issue. I'm suggesting, but maybe.
Forgotten a password.
Mary reportedly healed 2 people in 1961 and 1990.
Mary MacKillop.
oh, that must have been.
But she was alive then.
No, she wasn't alive in 1990.
Oh right.
I'm sure she was
61 was she?
Oh.
She might have been.
Okay.
She wasn't in 1990. I remember because I was at high school and we were praying for her, and she was not alive.
Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. The best bits.